Released in November 2021, Disney's latest creation, Encanto, has taken the world by storm. With an incredible cast, starring Brooklyn Nine-Nine's Stephanie Beatrice and catchy songs, the movie is everything that you need in a feel-good Disney film. But why is this movie seen as such a breakthrough? Keep watching the movie to find out. First, let's take a look at the plot. We'll give you your final spoiler warning here. If you haven't watched the film yet, seriously, what are you waiting for? You need to pause this video, watch the movie, and then come back to us. Now that we have an informed audience, we can begin properly. Encanto is the 60th film produced by the Disney studio and features an ensemble cast and a series of catchy tunes that have been written by the Hamilton legend Lin-Manuel Miranda. Encanto starts with Alma Madrigal, a young mother of triplets who loses her husband in an armed conflict that is set in a village in Colombia. As she flees from the village, she manages to barely survive alongside her children, Julieta, Peppa, and Bruno. During their escape, a miracle happens, and a candle that they ran away with becomes enchanted, which then casts a magic spell. This causes all of the people that were hunting them to be fended off and also creates a safe space for them to live in, a fortress by the name of Casita, created by Encanto, enchantment. 50 years have passed, and the candle is still going strong. The flame continues to burn, and Casita is still protected. The town and its people are saved from the outsiders as the enchantment comes bearing more gifts. It turns out the children of the Madrigal family are all blessed with ability. With these abilities, they can help the townspeople. However, not everyone is happy. Julieta's youngest daughter, Mirabel, is not blessed with an ability, because of which, as you can imagine, she starts to feel left out. Meanwhile, Bruno, who is blessed with the ability to see into the future, ran away 10 years ago. However, during a family gathering, Mirabel notices that the flame in the candle is not as strong as it used to be, and she links it to the cracks that have been created in the walls of Casita. Determined to make a difference, she investigates this phenomenon on her own. Next, the build-up. During a family dinner, which was meant to be a celebration of the wedding of Mirabel's cousin Isabella, her other cousin Dolores accidentally blurts out that Mirabel was discussing her Uncle Bruno's sudden departure. This causes a rift in the family, and once again, there are cracks in the walls and mountains of Casita. Since everyone derived their powers from the candle, their powers start getting out of control and eventually leading to a very strong downpour. During this chaos, Mirabel notices that there is a line of rats running towards a passageway. She follows them behind a portrait where she discovers her not-so-missing Uncle Bruno. Over here, she learns that the reason why Bruno disappeared is because of a vision that he had. He saw that there would be a conflict between him and Mirabel, which would lead to Casita breaking down. Determined to ensure that the prophecy does not occur, Mirabel learns that the more the family fights, the stronger and deeper the cracks in Casita are, which would lead to them losing their powers completely. To make a change, Mirabel goes to her cousin Isabella to apologize. However, that instead leads to Isabella confessing that she does not want to get married. Alma walks in and blames Mirabel for causing the rifts as a means of taking revenge for the fact that she does not possess powers. This causes another fight as Mirabel blames Alma for pressurizing the family by telling them that it was their responsibility to protect the village and its people. This major rift causes the candle to weaken and then completely burn out, with Casita's walls crashing down alongside it. A guilt-ridden Mirabel then runs off, only to be found by Alma in the location where her husband died. The two reconcile, only to be joined by Bruno, whose sudden reappearance makes his mother incredibly happy. The movie ends with the Madrigal family and the townspeople reuniting, who then join together to rebuild the town from scratch. Next, we don't talk about Bruno. If this tear-jerking script was not enough to convince you that this is a masterpiece, The songs in this film have been critically acclaimed as well. The lyrics of the songs have been written by the one and only Lin-Manuel Miranda, and the cast of Encanto includes Stephanie Beatriz, Carolina Gatan, Mauro Castillo, Adasa, Renzi Feliz, Diane Guerrero, and many others. It has been considered to be one of the best Disney songs ever, and is also said to be the best crossover that Disney has done ever. And I don't know about you, but this seems to be a pretty big claim to make, in my opinion. The song has received critical acclaim as well as commercial success. The song has reached #1 in the United States, United Kingdom, and Ireland Top 100 Billboard. The song has also made its way to the top 10 in the Australian Billboard and has had multiple other critical successes. So I guess you'll be hearing this song on the radio during 5 p.m. traffic over and over again. Don't worry, it'll be worth it. The song is praised for its up-tempo, its beat, the lyrics, and how Lin-Manuel framed the whole song with its intrigue and mystery. The song is also very crucial to the plot of the whole film and explains many things about the characters that would have otherwise not been revealed in the script of the film. The song also has a mix of different genres, ranging from Latina to hip-hop, so it's no surprise that the song has received quite a following. In fact, a lot of people only know about the movie because of the song's popularity, with many referring to it as the best part of the film and also hailing it to be the best Disney song of all time. It's a huge crown to carry for this gem of a movie. But what do you think? Is the song really that good? So why is Encanto special? There is more to the story. Encanto is special for many reasons. It's not like your average Disney movie, and Mirabel is not your average Disney princess. The story is beyond the damsel in distress storyline. It feels greater than the prince needing to save the princess. We're finally given a break from that overdrawn, repeated storyline. This movie is better in many different ways, and it is for those reasons why Encanto is truly magical. The story of Encanto begins much before the film is released. 3 years ago, Lowri Moore, a little girl who grew up watching Disney films and wearing glasses, wrote a letter to the chief executive of Disney, Bob Iger. Lowri mentioned that she was sad to see that none of the Disney princesses that she had watched growing up ever wore glasses. That made her feel that she was not beautiful enough because she could not relate to any of the Disney princesses that she had seen. That can be pretty damaging to a girl's self-esteem. To her surprise, Lowri found out that Disney was already working on something similar with Mirabel in Encanto. The now 12-year-old Lowri was over the moon with this latest character. She posted a video on Twitter saying that she's glad that a character with glasses has finally made a debut in Disney, especially one that is not identified as a side character or a geek. She says that even if it wasn't her letter that gave Disney the push that it needed, she's just glad that it happened. Responding to her video, the co-director of the movie, Jared Bush, said that both Mirabel and her father Augustine have bad eyesight, and even though Mirabel's mother Julieta has the option of healing the two, she doesn't, because they do not need any healing. The pair are perfect in their ways, and in no way does having poor eyesight make them less of the heroes that they are. Now, let's talk about the importance of representation. Throughout the movie, Mirabel has shown immense courage and strength. She is beautiful, brainy, and brawny, and having glasses is irrespective of that fact. This movie has made people realize just how important representation is. Whether it was with Tiana as the first African-American princess in Princess and the Frog, or with the Disney classic Mulan, showcasing a strong Asian female protagonist, proving that women do not need saving. Representation matters. Children all over the globe grow up watching Disney movies, and a lot of us watching this video have had our values shaped by the Disney movies that we watch. Many of us receive our ideals of beauty through Disney, whether it's being as muscular as Prince Charming or as graceful as Cinderella. We see those characters and we think that they are what beauty beauty is meant to be. Everyone else isn't as beautiful or as graceful as them. This is a very powerful concept in children, especially in their developing years. So it's refreshing to see different kinds of beauty in Disney films now. Whether those differences lie in ethnographic or physical differences, it is good to see that there are different kinds of beauty, and the children that are growing up now, they'll see a part of themselves on the screen, no matter how small that part is. That's all for this video, folks. Thanks for watching.